So they say if you don't learn from history, then you're doomed to repeat it. And that's definitely true to a certain extent. But there are just certain things that we don't need to know the historical record of in order to avoid having that bad thing happening again in the future. For instance, gun control. We don't need to know of past, genocides and massacres to understand that if only government has guns, then they can oppress their citizens, and if they can oppress their citizens, then they can just kill our citizens. So that's what can lead to genocide. We don't need to learn from history to know that if only bad guys have weapons and good guys don't, then the bad guys will have free reign to do whatever bad they want without being stopped by anyone good. So it is important to learn from history, but that's the point that I want to get at with this whole little spiel here. I believe it's more important to learn from history and the lessons thereof than to learn of historical events, So we don't need to know, of every single massacre that happened in history to know that, where it is the case that government first enacted strict gun control stuff and then engaged in genocide. That's where I'm saying we don't need to know of every single event there to realize that, yeah, that's probably going to happen again. So that's all I got for this one. Just the whole, idea of learning from history versus learning of historical events. Because when I think of my schooling, I think a lot of it was a waste of time. They taught me a lot in history, but quite frankly, I'm 30, I'm going to be 32 years old this year. So I graduated high school when I was around 17, 18. That was about, 14 years about, over a decade. So it's been over a decade, and I basically remember nothing from history class. And, okay, maybe I just have a bad memory. But no, I don't have a bad memory. I just don't remember that crap because it was never important for me to memorize. And that was the thing with school. I was only ever trained, at least, the way that I saw it, or what I, understood. All I had to do was just do the bare minimum to pass the tests and whatever, and get the grade I need to pass, and just, skate on by. It wasn't actually important to really know a lot of that stuff. I just had to pass the tests or, pass the class to get the passing grade, right? So as far as history is concerned, yeah, I learned a lot, I guess. I could probably remember certain things if I really thought about it, but just in general, like, what do I know about Greek history? Really nothing. What do I know about, Roman history? Really nothing. Egyptian history, like, yeah, they had pyramids, and they had, tombs. They mummified their pharaohs and stuff, and I have my own theories on why they mummified pharaohs different than what they teach us in schools. But that's just, just goes to show. Common sense, critical thought is more important than memorization of facts. So, should learn from history, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we have to know everything that happened in history. Let me know what you guys think about all that. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. Smash the fucking buttons thereof of those things I just said. Especially your comment. Turn on your caps lock, make a fist, put a spike at the end of it, and use that to hit every key when you type. Don't break your keyboard though. Make it a soft spike. Use a big black rubber thing. Yeah. All right. Catch you guys later.